When listening to this track, it's best to choose a time and place where you won't be disturbed by people or by technology. And you can begin all of this by simply breathing deeply in and out. In and out. And now just breathing normally. Because this is a time to relax and to allow all of this to happen. Allowing creates relief. Allowing lets you relax deeper. Allowing allows information to freely flow into your mind. You don't have to be perfect. You can just let go of everything. Tension, worry, expectation, the need to do it right. You can just be for now. Gently breathing. In fact, while you listen to these basic instructions, you can easily continue the process of relaxing and letting go into a peaceful and warm state of being. If you think you may fall asleep, sit in a chair versus lying down. Or do this at a time when you're fully rested. And trust the deeper part of your inner mind. Even if things don't initially make sense, or you think you're making it all up. Suspend your disbelief in the way you do when you're watching a movie. Your guide can present to you in any fashion they wish. Tall or short. Clear or blurry. A guide you recognize, or probably one you don't. Pure light. And in their presence, you should feel a sense of comfort. And withhold all judgment until afterwards. You may see things with your inner eye, hear things with your inner ear, feel things, or just know things. And communication with others will be mind to mind. You have this ability. So trust yourself and accept whatever comes to you in whatever way it comes. And like riding a bike, if you don't learn or it doesn't work the first time, be patient with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. And just try again until you get it. If at any time you wish to terminate the session, you may easily do so by thinking or saying aloud, "Fully awake," and returning to the present time and place. So just breathe and allow your body to become more comfortable with each easy breath. Allow and let go into peace. Allow your muscles to relax with your breathing. Allow your muscles to become heavy and relaxed. Relaxed and heavy muscles. And everyone proceeds into deep relaxation at his or her own pace. You proceed now into deep relaxation at your own pace. Relaxing deeply happens by choosing to release tension and allowing the muscles to grow calm. Step by step, moment by moment. Calmer, smoother, and more relaxed with each breath. By choosing to follow my voice. You don't have to be perfect at relaxing. And if they're not already, you can close your eyes down now. And just hold as your intention to relax deeply. Relax deeply, here and now. Let it be your desire to release into calm and allow deep relaxation to come to you here and now. This is the key to your success. Here and now. Because here and now, there is nothing you need to do. You don't need to try. Just let go. Because there is nowhere you need to be. There is no one you need to be. You can simply be here and now. Feeling the air gently coming and going as your chest rises and falls with each easy breath. Just getting more comfortable now, like a drifting or a sinking down feeling. And notice how good it feels, just having your eyelids closed following the sounds of my voice. And see if your eyelids can feel heavy. Heavy, like lead. As if there were two small and cool beanbags, one placed over each eye, gently pressing down. Heavy and leaden. And if you wish, you can allow any heaviness in and around your eyelids to increase and gently spread all the way down your body, down to your feet and toes. And of course, if at any time you need to terminate things, you can just say or think fully awake and return to the present time and place. With each easy exhalation, continuing to release any tension that may still be present. Allowing anything you no longer need, like tension, to drain away from your body, dripping out the soles of your feet like a liquid. Each time you exhale, I'd like you to imagine that you are out in nature now. In front of you are 3 steps leading down to a flowing river with wide banks. 3. Taking the first step down towards the river. 2. Another step down. Let your body go down. 1. Down now. On the sandy banks of the gently flowing river. You begin walking parallel to the water. Your legs are strong beneath you. The sun is shining, warming your skin. And as you walk, you look down and see a word written in the sand, as though written there with a stick. And this word is the word fear. F-E-A-R. Using the sole of one of your feet, you begin to erase this word by gently smoothing out the sand in, on, and around where it's written. That's right. Just smooth out the sand with the sole of your foot and erase this word the way you might erase a word written in chalk on a chalkboard. And when the word is gone, when you have erased it, when all that's left is smooth sand, you can hear your own voice, soft, in the innermost part of your mind, say, "Gone, gone, gone," and just drift deeper now. And now, with your finger, I'd like you to write a new word in the sand to replace the old one. The new word is the word love. L-O-V-E. And as you stand back and look at this new word, some people may think of a person they love, or a pet they love, or a place in nature they love, or perhaps even the love that they have deep inside, even if they haven't connected with it in a time. That love they have for themselves. The love you can have for yourself now. You continue walking parallel to the gently flowing and wide river. And just up ahead, there is a small raft, partially in the water, partially out. And placing your hands on this raft, you give it a small shove. It easily begins to slide out into the river as you climb aboard. And with the sun shining, you lie down on the raft on your back. You begin drifting with the raft on the river. And as you float and drift, feeling the sun warming your skin, and as I count from 10 down to 1, continue drifting and floating on this raft, going deeper down with each number that I count, so you can feel better. 10, 9, 8. Drifting down the river into no place and no time. 7, 6, 5. Only now. In the perfection of the moment. 4, 3, 2. Allowing your muscles to relax even deeper now. 1. The raft gently and slowly spinning in a small eddy in the water, like the hands of a clock going round. And then flowing down, deeper again. And with a gentle nudge, feeling the raft bump upon a small sandy beach, deposited upon the sandy banks of the river. You stand, exiting the raft, stepping out into the cool water about your feet and ankles. You look around and see the lush green of trees nearby. Walking toward them, you find a footpath. And following this footpath now, you enter the trees, the forest. The path that goes this way and that, walking under this canopy of branches and leaves. And as you wander, you may wonder at the beauty of nature through the dappled sunlight, the precision, the interconnectedness of everything. You and nature and the universe itself, each one reflected in the other. With each step, you feel a greater confidence and trust in your inner capabilities. You trust yourself and your inner knowing. Call it intuition or your gut, or simply the language your heart speaks. You have an inner wisdom, like an inner guidance system, that is rising to the fore now. You have a deep feeling of love for yourself, for nature, and for the universe. You are open. You are powerful. You are free. You are ready to meet with your spirit guide. The path leads you into a small clearing in the forest. Like a cathedral of nature with tall trees and a small campfire in the center of the clearing. Your guide is waiting for you here. You walk over to the fire, and you sit down next to the fire and next to your spirit guide. You stare into the fire, watching the flames, the red, the orange, the yellow, maybe even feeling the warmth of the fire. Your guide now hands a gift to you, and you may receive this gift into your hands with gratitude. If the gift is something you can open, you may feel free to open this gift now. As you receive this gift, noticing any colors or designs that may be associated with the gift. Notice the weight of the gift, the texture of the gift, smooth or rough. If there is writing, notice what the writing looks like and whether you can make out what it says. If the gift is something you can wear, you may put it on if you wish. And if there's a positive energy coming from your gift, you may place it next to the part of your body that feels just right. Perhaps next to your heart or your forehead. Notice how this feels. Notice how you feel with this gift in your possession. And your guide, the one who gave you this gift, like a wise and ancient teacher who knows you infinitely. The guide who may be clearly visible to your inner eyesight, or perhaps a powerful feeling, or both. Notice if you can determine their gender, their age, how they're dressed, and how you feel in the presence of your guide. And now ask your guide, in your mind, communicating purely mind to mind, of all the gifts you could have chosen to give me at this stage of my development, why did you choose to give me this gift? Ask your guide, what is my spirit name? Your guide may say the name into your mind or spell it for you. Ask your guide, what is the meaning of this spirit name? Ask your guide, does this spirit name pertain in some way to my current life? And if so, how? It's very easy for you to clearly remember everything later about this encounter with your spirit guide, as all of the details of this meeting will be permanently etched in your mind. Ask the guide, what is my purpose or lesson in this lifetime? What did I come here to learn or to understand? Ask your guide, how many lifetimes have I been working on this lesson or purpose? Just let the number float into your mind. And now ask your guide to show you a scene from your present lifetime where you were living exactly in line and accordance with your lesson and purpose for this lifetime. Now ask your guide to show you a scene from your present life where you were moving in the wrong direction, away from your lesson or purpose. See and feel and understand at the deepest levels the contrast between these two scenes. Ask if and how a difficult or painful event in your present life has served or is trying to serve you from a higher spiritual perspective. Ask your guide to show you a scene from the future when you have fully incorporated this lesson into your life. float inside your future body. Notice what you feel like in this future scene. What is your posture like? How are you standing? Do you feel light or heavy? How do you see things through these future eyes? What does your heart feel like? What else might be different? Bringing back into your current body an important and positive feeling or way of being from this future body now. And now, fly through the cosmos with your guide. Flying through the cosmos, side by side with your guide. Soaring. Flying. Weightless. Free. Stars. Planets. Galaxies. Shapes and colors of infinite beauty. The wonders of the universe unfold before you now. From this infinitely higher perspective, you understand something very important now about your existence. The memory of this understanding is clearly etched in the forefront of your mind. Returning to the clearing now, seated again by the fire with your guide. If you wish, you may ask your guide for assistance in achieving or manifesting a very specific goal. I request your assistance in achieving the goal of, provided that it's in my highest and best interests, and in the highest and best interests of all. I request your assistance in achieving this goal of, provided that it's in my highest and best interests, and in the highest and best interests of all. Pledge to your guide. I am fully committed to this goal and will do all in my power to achieve it. And now, in the presence of your guide, feel this goal as something you have already achieved. It is already a reality. And now, before you leave the clearing and your guide, ask the guide if they have any last piece of advice or wisdom they wish to share with you now. And now, thank your guide. Thank your guide for me as well. And turn and walk back along the footpath, back toward the river from where you came. Along the path underneath the canopy of trees. The one that winds this way and that. Back to the river now. Back to where you left the raft, on the banks of the wide and gently flowing river. And now with your hands upon the raft, giving it a gentle shove as it slides back into the flowing water as you climb aboard. Lying on your back again, in the warmth of the sun. Feeling relaxed and perfect in every way. In a moment, I will count from 1 to 10. And with each number I count, begin bringing yourself back to the present time and place, so that when I count the number 10, you return fully and completely, with open eyes, to your present life, to a more empowered life, grounded, with much greater clarity and purpose than before. 1, 2, and 3. Floating back to this time and this place. 4, 5, and 6. Every muscle, every nerve in your body is loose and relaxed, and you feel perfect in every way. Physically perfect, mentally perfect, emotionally calm, stable, balanced, and serene. 7, 8, and 9, almost all the way back. A gentle surge of clear energy coming in through the soles of your feet, traveling up to your head, and back down through your arms so that your whole body feels alive, aware, awake, filled with optimism, brimming with confidence, with a perfect knowledge and memory of everything that transpired. And on the next number I count, all the way back. 10. Eyes open. If you like this track, remember to click like, the subscribe button, and the bell notification.